Aren't we in luck? Because we have C. Daniel Boling with us. And a great course on the ranch all week. We've enjoyed hearing so many of his songs. So give him another nice welcome. C. Daniel Boling.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, it's been really a treat to get to see everybody stretching out and relaxing a little bit and hear more of their music. Now that the pressure's off for everybody. Back in the 70s, a fellow named John Darlow Boswell introduced me to the folk festival here. We never got to be here together, and John never actually was on one of the stages. But I told myself when I got on a Kerrville stage, I was going to do a song for my buddy John. John spent 30 years as a touring folk singer. He played in every single state and half of the Canadian provinces, living in an old blue GMC truck with a little house he'd built on the back. And when he was about 47, a little old-fashioned circus came to town, and John ran off with them. And the stories he told me caused me to write this song called The Bigtop. So this is for John Darlow Boswell and all the folks at the Culpeper and Merriweather Great Combined Circus. Raising the big top for Saturday night in a small Arizona town. Unrolling the canvas and hiking the poles, tying them fast all around. When the rigging's all up, we'll have 6 hours rest, then put on a show for the town. Then put on another, then put it to bed. But first, all the rigging comes down. We'll be making the jump in the morning, so we're striking the canvas tonight. Come tomorrow, we're raising the big top again. We'll be rolling before it's good light. I'm a hand in a traveling circus of 18. We tour the small western towns, giving 2 shows a night. We've done nearly 200 in the 3 months since I started out. But next week, there's a break in our schedule, 3 days that haven't been booked as of yet. And I sure hope they won't be. I need a vacation, probably the last one I'll get. We've been making the jump every morning, so we're striking the canvas tonight. Come tomorrow, we're raising the big top again. We'll be rolling before it's good light. Jerry plays organ while Jim swallows fire. Johnny is a jack of all trades. Aerialist Maggie soars over the crowds in the spider web rigging we've made. And the throng gets such thrills as the pageant unfolds, color and light everywhere. But by 5 in the morning, if someone should look, he'd find nothing but tire prints here. For we're making the jump in the morning, so we're striking the canvas tonight. Come tomorrow, we're raising the big top again. We'll be rolling before it's good light. On a good night, I'll make $40. On a slow night, I'll make 25. It's not much of a living, I know, but it serves to keep me and this old truck alive, till I find something better to do with my life, or someplace else I've never seen. And the circus will go on like before I joined, as though nothing occurred in between. They'll keep making the jump every morning, so we're striking the canvas tonight. Come tomorrow, they're raising the big top again. They'll be rolling before it's good light. Pull the guitar down just a little bit in the monitor for me, please. Well, it's interesting to be part of the sandwich generation, isn't it? Our kids still need us, and we're kind of taking care of our folks, too, if we're lucky enough to still have them. Sleeves rolled up, work gloves on, a dust mask on my face. Time to sort and pack and load and ship my papa's place. Chunks of chain, hunks of board, a couple dozen scriptures of the Lord. Things we can't, things we must, under 40 years of dust. Chest waders with the feet cut off, hanging on the wall of my dad's garage. I don't know what he kept them for, but I'm pretty sure he never wore those chest waders with the feet cut off, lest maybe he lost his mind. When somebody goes through things of mine, no telling just what they'll find. That throne-shaped toilet paper holder really reeks of class. A Victorian era serving tray with dead moths under glass. What to keep and what to throw, who the heck is ever gonna know? What we pitch, what we save, take that secret to my grave. Grandpa wired with these pliers, I'll keep them for sure. And this pistol, Mama's daddy carried in the war. But what to do with all this stuff? Every house already has enough. Give a bunch of things away, pity our own kids someday. Chest waders with the feet cut off, hanging on the wall of my dad's garage. I don't know what he kept them for, but I'm pretty sure he never wore those chest waders with the feet cut off, unless maybe he lost his mind. But when somebody goes through things of mine, no telling just what they'll find. 'Cause I've got pay stubs clear back to the 60s, blue jeans that no longer fit me, bags of rusty used guitar strings, projects left undone, fallout from a jack of all trades, junk that hasn't budged in decades. In my mind the choir sings, you are your father's son. So very many of you came over to talk to me about this love song from last weekend. I wanted to play it again for you. Thank you for the wonderful response you've been giving me. Where did the years go so quickly, my love? How did we get to be gray? Decades go by in the blink of an eye. It still feels like just yesterday. the first time that I heard you say, love me forever and hold me right now. Gather our memories like this. I know we'll never be old anyhow. Anytime we reminisce, I'll be as young as your kiss. Really just children when we fell in love, and we're still as happy today. The circle keeps turning around like it does. Our children have children these days. I love watching you, watching them play. Love me forever and hold me right now. Gather our memories like this. I know we'll never be old anyhow. Anytime we reminisce, I'll be as young as your kiss. Now we're both better rounded in so many ways. We don't move quite as fast anymore. But youth isn't only a question of age. You're the same girl I've always adored. Love me forever and hold me right now. Gather our memories like this. I know we'll never be old anyhow. Anytime we reminisce, we'll be as young as our very first kiss. Whenever you hold me like this, I'll be as young as your kiss. Greatest place on the face of the planet to play folk songs. Thank you very much. I won't be here tomorrow. Actually, I will. But I'll come around again. May the paths we each follow bring us back to meet as friends. Watch over every journey. Bless every day we spend. May there be more on the way than just the end. When I struck out, I thought I was alone, but realized along the way I wasn't leaving home. 'Cause everywhere I travel, there are folks to call my own, and every place is someplace I belong. For me, I look out for you. We'll cross paths again someday. Those who meet in faith and leave with love are never far away. Thank you, folks. I need your help singing a song you don't know yet, but here in a minute you will. Someday, 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 everybody, we will understand. Someday, 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 we will understand, just like that. Someday, 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 we will understand. Someday, 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 we will understand. When we give as much respect to teachers as to movie stars. Yeah. When we spend as much on homeless shelters as on prison bars. When we see our fellow man in need and give him some of ours. Someday, someday, we will understand. Someday, someday, we will understand. When every child has food enough and somewhere safe to sleep, and a kind and loving family teaching values he can keep. When in a land of plenty, no one's living on the street. Someday, someday, we will understand. Someday, someday, we will understand. When humanity's diversity is a reason to rejoice. When the hopeless and forgotten finally have an equal voice. When basic human dignity's a birthright, not a choice. Someday, someday, we will understand. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you. It's great to be here. Love y'all.
C. Daniel Boling, what a great Kerrville concert debut, and that's what we look forward to with the new folk. Give them a little elbow room, a little chance to stretch out and do their own material and do it in their own way, and what a great day that makes for us. Also, these are all available on CD in the booth.